This video is of Brian Hodapp's 2025 second season archery elk hunt in southern New Mexico. I hope you all enjoy it. I definitely enjoyed being a part of the hunt and getting a chance to hunt with him, especially for elk. It was a great time, and hope to do it again.
You hit it.
Ball again. Come on.
Did you get that on video?
I did.
Nice. Got the one
40
in
yards.
both 12s.
40 yards on both 12s. Hell yeah.
So Brian definitely put a lot of time into scouting for his elk hunt. He'd go out in the evenings after work and hit up hillsides, Glasser elk. He had a couple locations picked out. Shanna would go with him whenever she wasn't on forest fire jobs. They'd also take Denver with them. I went out on a couple scouting trips closer we got to hunting season, and it definitely pays off. The more time you put into it, the better prepared you're going to be, and the more successful I think your hunt will be whenever you do that. So we spot this monster, and he's almost 2 miles away. And this is the one that Brian has his heart set on getting. We need this guy to last 4 more days through the first archery hunt. And then if we can do that, we're going to plan on getting this guy and just come up with a plan to get him. So we're watching this guy, and he's got cows. He's chasing cows all over the hillside. Has at least a dozen, if not 15 or so, cows and calves with him. And we just keep our eye on him. Hope he hangs out on this hill and stays there for our hunt.
Dude, he's so big.
Camp is all set up. So Brian, he spots the big guy, and he's hanging out with his cows up on the hilltop that he's been at the past couple days. So pretty much watch him for the rest of the evening and start making our game plan to get him in the morning. So this is a view Brian and I have in the morning of the hunt. We're just over 600 yards or so, and we want to try and close this distance to him, kind of side hill it and get in the tree line so we can make a move on him. So we get within 200 yards where we think there should be at, and we're in the tree line. Brian goes in front, and I hang back so I can bugle, trying to get him closer to him, try and make a move. So we didn't see it, but there was two satellite bulls to the right. Those are the ones that are bugling. But we have the wind at our favor. They never win, Brian. So we kind of see what these guys are going to do. And we know that they're going to bed down. So we basically go back about 100 yards on the tree line and just sit still, hang out for a couple hours, and decide to wait till the evening to make a move on them. So 4 hours later, we get probably within 150 yards where we originally seen the elk and the ridge that they were going over to bed down. And an hour later, they start moving, and we get one cow after another going from the left to our right over the ridge top. We have the wind in our favor, so they never wind us until they get close to the right. But they never alert any of the elk behind them. So the next elk that's coming doesn't know we're there. They see us, but they're not spooked the whole time. And we're watching 15 to a dozen cows and calves come within 40 yards of us, just going right over the hillside. So Brian knows that the bull should be coming pretty soon because we've got a bunch of cows that just keep going one after the other. So he stands up. I kind of take a couple range readings, and I'm getting about 40 yards. He's probably 10 feet in front of me. And at one point, he's able to pull his rangefinder out, and he'll range a cow that is pretty close to where the bull comes from. And he ranges her at 35 yards. And then shortly later, the big guy, he comes right behind her, and you know what happens after that. Alright, we just found blood. And over there's Brian's arrow, so it was a pass-through. Alright. Now the fun begins. Tracking him. We're gonna wait a little bit.
I love road hunters. They're my favorite.
Oh, those are cows. Blue cows.
Oh, yeah.
This hunt went perfect. We didn't get them in the morning, but we didn't spook them either. We were able to go back a little ways, kind of sit tight, take a break. We took about a 4-hour nap, and then we made a move in the evening, and Brian called this play-by-play. We knew the elk were going to bed down. We knew they were going to come up, and they're going to go over to the right side of the ridge which is exactly what they did. And the big guy was the last one, and it was just like you see in all the elk videos. The big bull, he's right behind his cows, and he just hit your mouth call and let that arrow do the rest. It was definitely a perfect hunt. So Shanna's parents were able to get out to the spot we were at. Her dad was able to get to the elk and kind of be part of the experience with us, and I know he enjoyed it. It was good seeing him get up there, and it was definitely a good time, good moment. This here was a pretty cool video Shanna took. You see my headlamp start looking up. It's because there's F-16s flying overhead. Fun fact, these green little caterpillars, they'll sting you. Brian and I both got stung. And like that, elk camp is packed up and ready to go. Brian already took off because he had meat, and he had more errands to take care of than what I had. So I'm off for the next 3 days, the rest of the week. What was planned for a 10-day elk hunt took 1 day. And it is day 2, a little after 11, and I'm done, heading home. It was a hell of a trip, hell of a hunt.